friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs yet again. More Dusk Till Dawn. Last case of my first wave, but I've already got more coming. You know, Border Than Games, they've got the ability to restock this out of print set that I will keep hitting them up as long as it's available, but I got more coming from them. So with all that in mind, I mean, that's just some just legitimately good times. We got good time, Jones. But this is the last case, as I say, of my opening salvo. You'll be seeing it a while later, just because of the way I like to do my stuff. I've had, I'd say, 3 very good cases and 2 decent ones so far. So the fact that I haven't had anything that I considered a right-out dud is a pretty decent spot to be. I like that. And just generally the fact that 3 of them were really good. I've seen 3 marvels. None of them the Levia yet, but she's coming. She's coming. I know it. I feel it. Because that's how, you know, probability and all that works. I'm definitely getting one soon. We've seen 3 marvels. We've seen a slew of, let's say, 2 cold foil majestics. 2 cold foil majestics, 3 cold foil legendaries, 3 or 4 rainbow foil legendaries, 2 rainbow foil fableds. Like, it's been popping pretty good so far. I won't sugarcoat it, and it's been coming strong. And I'm really encouraged because one of the really good cases was the previous one, and the first box of that one really stunk. So with some widespread annihilation opening things up, maybe this case will be just as good as that last one. Well, there is certainly a decent rainbow foil and a cold foil right behind it. So we at least have a decent rainbow foil majestic and a cold foil radiant that I actually was hoping to see. Bringing us some good luck there. Keeping on moving through things here. We've got us a Herald of Protection. It's a extended art rare reprint. That's the other thing. Have not seen, again, probability, statistics. Haven't seen a serialized card in my stuff. So that's probably coming soon too. I am assuming that if you find those, they are in like one of the back slots, the foil or rare or majestic slot. I don't know that for sure, but that is my assumption. I will say that that is the one thing I'm now finding that I wish there were. The only thing, and it's a super minor complaint about this set, is that there aren't things like the what they call it in Everfest, the carnival slot, the multi majestic. Oh, that foil went in the wrong place. That's a rare right there. The multi majestic packs. That is a extremely minor complaint. I really hope those danged serial. Oh, we got another Rainbow Foil Majestic, Hold the Line, which is another card that intrigues me a little bit, and a Herald of Tenacity, another extended art. I really hope the stupid serialized cards are in the fancy slots and not in the common slots. And again, even if they are in the common slots, the likelihood of me hitting one is very low. That's just how the math works. Oh, hey, there's our third Warmonger. Glad to see that. Seems currently, a long way to go yet, but currently seems poised to be one of the big Majestics of the set. But if the serialized card is like in the commons, oh no, that could be an issue. I'm betting though it's in the cold foil slot. I'm pretty sure that is accurate and feels the most logical. I'll put it all that way. There's chains. That's another kind of weird, kind of disturbing, but really cool piece of art. Here's that one. Shah Irfan. Great work, Shah Irfan. V for Valor, Cleansing Light, and Envelope in Darkness. I don't know. I'm a little sad. This box, I don't think, has started off quite as weak as box one of the previous case did. So we may not get the ridiculous course correction rubber banding that we got. Well, I don't know. Now going into the last pack, unless I've missed something, we do have two foil okay. Two foil Majestics, only 5 non-foil, and nothing super fancy. So maybe I get to call this one a weak start, which means that the rest of the case is just gonna bring fire to make up for it. That's the assumption I am rolling with. I'm glad you're on board with me. Yes, I'm just assuming you're on board with me. There's Diabolic Offering. Pack 1, Majestic 1. I don't know. I'm still thinking through a bunch of these cards, thinking through how I think they work, how I think people will try and counter them. I don't know what new stuff I want to give a whirl yet. I've seen people, I was just looking at people talking, you know, I know some people really hate the tier lists and whatnot, but I was looking at something somebody threw out there. Basically had Prism as the really good tier, but just is going to lose. Scepter of Pain in cold foil. I have not pulled that cold foil yet, so that's kind of nice. Kind of makes me think this is not the big bounce back case, though. Censor. That Prism can't beat Dromai is what I've heard. I'm guessing just because of the way their relative strengths in Phantasm and whatnot work. And the relative strength of Dromai potentially getting out way more dragons, depending on the situation. I don't know if that is 100% accurate as what people are calling the issue, but that makes a bit of sense to me regardless. So that scares me a little bit about new Prism. But that's still Runic Reclamation, or Reckoning. Reclamation, that was a card from an old set, isn't it? So I don't know if that particular concern is going to scare me off of trying Prism or not. I don't know. There are some light cards I will have to, particularly from older sets, that I will have to go find if I decide to go Prism. I've got Footsteps. Is that what it's Phantasmal Footsteps? There are plenty of other Numbskull. Plenty of other pieces of equipment and kind of illusionist goodies. Good illusionist and light goodies that I might have to go find. I do have a library again. I finally picked up a rainbow foil library from Paul at Border Than Games. I think I mentioned earlier, that's where I play. I mentioned him. Can't remember if I, in this video, pointed you to borderthangames.com website. So either go to the website and at checkout use the code GrahamTCG, or use the link down there for 5% off your first order. Good shop. Love to support them. So with that in mind, I picked up a library there a little bit, like as the set was about to come out. Slithering Shadowpede. Hey, there's another Herald of Rebirth. It's my favorite one, but I already have blue. I think I picked up the last two I needed for that, but hey, since it's my favorite, maybe I will keep all of my Herald of Rebirth extended arts. And there is a Prism, the Young Prism. I've pulled several of the adult Prism. I think this is only my second Young Prism, so that's nice. Not mad to see her pop up. Requiem. So that's an over budget Majestic box, but we still, in neither box thus far, we have not hit a big hit yet. When will that luck change? Last pack of box 2. Is it with this? Well, we do get another Majestic, so that gets us to 8 Majestics this box. But still no big hit. Ooh, I have not gotten Victoria yet. This is my first time pulling Victoria. So, if nothing else, I'm certainly happy to pick up Victoria as Majestic number 8 from box 2. So we've got 13 Majestics now, because we were a little weak on box 1, but still no big hit. I said at our last case, and it turned around big time, is this. The Samuel Graham Does TCGs. Dud case number 1 for Dusk Till Dawn. We are halfway to a yes. Will we change course? Not that bad. Herald of Protection in yellow. So we got an extended art. Look, all we need to hit is a Levia and everything's fine. We do, however, hit a cold foil reality refractor, which I don't believe I had hit the cold foil of yet. There's a foil Anthem of Spring, but we also hit it in a Blood Dripping Frenzy. All right. Lots of hits coming now. But we also hit it deep enough in the box that I think it is our lone cold foil for this box 3. Because we hit it about a quarter of the way into the box already. Now, my understanding, though, is that the Marvels and Fableds in particular are not necessarily in the same cold foil sequencing as everything else. But they are also just simply extremely rare. So that may not be the help that we are hoping. Hold the Line is only our second non-foil Majestic of this box. So we are not in a great spot with box 3. We are not in a great spot still with this case. We've pulled a few things we need, though. We needed Victoria, and there are several of these other Majestics, and, you know, even the lesser rarity cold foils that we've managed to pick up. We need a few of these, so it's not catastrophic or anything. From the collection perspective, we still needed a chunk of this stuff. Widespread Ruin. I am... If I have one at all, I only have one. So stuff like that. It is far from catastrophic because we're still building the personal collection items. There's another rainbow foil Majestic. So that's 2 this box. We've been hitting a lot of rainbow foil Majestics. 2 each in boxes 1 and 3. There's a War-Tuned Herald. That's extended art number 5. But still, the big hit hole is empty. There's another Slithering Shadopede. I love the early days of these sets where even when it's like, Cleansing Light, even when it's like, I'd really like to pull some really rare, just ridiculous card, but so much of what you're pulling is still stuff that you're like, oh, that fills a hole. So that is certainly a helpful part of this, is that legitimately, if I were just hunting single cards, whatever, I've said it plenty of times, other people have said it, the professor has been known to scream it from the rooftops, buy singles. Beckoning Light. Just don't buy sealed for specific cards. Buy sealed to enjoy opening it, A, to just see what random stuff you get, B, so for general entertainment value, and see you know, build a collection, build a community, take those bulk extras. That was the end of box 3, which was not great, Bob, from the hits perspective. Regardless of what I'm just saying, part of the fun still in this whole thing, I'd be a fool, and y'all would stop watching me if I kept knocking things over off camera and had to take care of them. No, I'd be a fool if I told you that pulling random cards is as fun as the big hit. Y'all would laugh me off YouTube. Y'all ban me from Luminalance. Wow. Another one of them. I think I already hit my playset. Y'all tell me I couldn't come to armories anymore. Like, I would be the laughing stock. Said, you know what? People just want to only pull the random little cards to fill out gaps in their collections. They don't really care. I don't really care. Oh, okay. All right. We'll count that in the big hit category, because otherwise we'll just be depressed. That is a cold foil majestic. You know what? You deserve more than that. It's a cold foil majestic Bastion of Unity. But yeah, I was saying, y'all make fun of me. Y'all be mean to me. It would be a blatant lie. I mean, come on. Let's be real. Everybody wants to pull the really exciting, fancy stuff. Anybody who says otherwise is a silly hit. Or something like that. Whatever the grown-up version of silly head is. But it's still nice. It is a soothing, helpful, offset, encouragement, little bit of mitigating the, man, nothing great. Yeah, but I got a lot of stuff that I didn't have yet. It is definitely helpful for that. So enjoy it. Take the cards. Build some decks for a learn to play night, or just to give to your friends. I have not thrown this out there in a long time. I have not said this in a while. So I'll say it again now. Oh good, there's a legendary and one that I was talking about very recently that I would like to pull. How about that? I don't like those spoilers, seeing the card spoiled in the last bit of the pack either. That's not my favorite thing. But a thing I do like is pulling a Levia Redeemed and Blasmafet Levia Consumed. So there we go. We got a legendary. We got our legendary. Another blue Wharton. I completely lost my train of thought again. Lost in thought. How about that? Perfect timing for that card, which I don't think I actually have one yet. I legitimately think that is my first one. So again, that makes me happy to see a card I was lacking pop up. But hey, we got ourselves a legendary. We got ourselves a cold foil majestic. certainly still the weakest case I've seen so far, because we had one really sturdy, like 8 majestic box. And a couple of extra rainbow foil majestics here and there. Lost in thought rainbow foil. That's really funny. But overall, it's been even a little bit light on majestics. So this would have to be considered. Surgical extraction, okay. I see you. It would have to be the weakest case for me for sure so far. Now there are 4 packs left. Something really bizarre could happen. I could find the big sister of that Levia Redeemed. The rather marvelous version of it. Or something else, you know. Something else impressive like that. It's possible. I'm not banking on it. But that did enough to bring this to, while it is absolutely my weakest case. Okay, or there could be another legendary right there. The non-foil Crown of Providence. Okay. As I was saying, things can pop up. Now, I know it's not the $200 of the... Okay, now things are just being silly. Okay, I'll finish that thought, because then there's another majestic. It's not the like multi-$100 foil version, whatever, but that's still a good legendary and not a bad thing to see at all. Okay. So the last, like, quarter of that last box, that last box gave us all 4 of these cards. Let's not let that fact escape us. The last box had all 4 of these. That's a Cold Foil Majestic Bastion, Legendary Levia Redeemed, Legendary Non-Foil Crown of Providence, also non-foil, and the Legendary Rainbow Foil Soulbond Resolve. The last box had all 4 of these cards. Okay, alright. So with that in mind too, while overall this ended up being, I think it broke even with a 5, a 6, and an 8. So basically landed on averaging 6 a box. So we got Lumina, we got Surgical Extraction, Northern Winds, Poison the Well, Lost in Thought, which I don't know that I had one at all yet, Widespread Ruin that I was short on at the very least, Hold the Line, Victoria I didn't have yet. You know, yeah, there's the... It's really amazing because those last 3, all 3 legendaries came in like the last quarter of the box, I think. I don't remember that exactly, but it was roughly that ballpark that all 6 of them just came at the end, or all 3 of them just came at the end. Definitely in the last half of the box, but I think in roughly the last quarter. That's just wild, friends. That's wild. That's why you don't stop opening the box, right? Oh, that is so much fun. Thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my what the heck reaction as this whole thing wrapped up towards the end. I just really appreciate you spending some time with me. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you're pulling, all that jazz, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.